The Soviet lens that I'm actually recording right now is something that it changed my perspective of photography forever. So I don't know if you could see, actually right now there's some trend of a Helio lens right now in SNS right now. Like Helio, there's a two types that is like trend right now, and a nice bokeh and a swirl effect. And the one that I'm recording right now is Helio 44M-4, but I think there's a different model that actually that another model is actually really famous right now. And I didn't actually check carefully, and I just I just bought this different type of a Helio 44M, but turns out it's really great. I don't know if you could see like some edges here and there. I could see this like kind of swirl effect that I cannot just, let's say, reproduce in post productions, anything like that, because it's this lens that does this job. Okay, so here's the things that I really love about this lens, and there's some things that maybe you need to keep it in mind to have this lens. What I love about this lens is obviously the swirl effect, the bokeh things. I never experienced this such unique bokeh effect before. I'm most of the time taking pictures with genuine Nikon lenses, Nikon Z mount lenses, for example 28 to 75, f2.8, and also like Sigma lenses, 85, also I think it was 60 mil with Vitrox. Like sadly there's only one option that is like quite wide lenses for Nikon Z lens family. So if you're watching this, Nikon, please release the wide lenses, like around, I don't know, around let's say 16 to 24, whatever, like around that lens, please, as genuine Z mount lenses, please. And also the things that I'm actually using right now with the Nikon ZF, with the the Nikon ZF with 40mm f2 actually. And this lens is really specific. It's actually the kit lens that comes with the ZF, but I really loved it. It's because it has this really unique bokeh to it. I don't know if some of you have the ZF and you guys bought it with this kit itself, but it has this really unique effect. I don't know how to explain it, but it has this really clean, sharp bokeh, but it also adds this kind of unique artistic kind of outcome of it. So I don't know what creates this. I'm not really expert on like how the lens works, but and so on, but I think something's going on here. So that's I think, like, I never seen a bokeh such as this one that I'm recording right now, this Helio, rather than this one, this 40mm f2. It's something that I usually carry whenever it's work. Is it portrait? Is it like wedding things? I just in case I carry with this 40mm, because I'm using ZF as second camera, and the main driver is right now the Z6 Mark III. Those are the lineup of lens that I have, and this Helio lens is crazy. It's the bokeh itself is absolutely unique, and like when I do the portraits, it creates this the dreamy look to it, even straight out of camera. So it's something that really special. It makes sense that now it's a trendy lens. But there's I think few things that I want to mention that you need to keep it in mind if you want to buy it, is that right now this model itself is not that really expensive, but the most trend lens with Helio, the different model, is now, I think the price is going up because the those people that like having this lens, they know that it's a trendy lens, and if they want to sell it, they want to, you know, raise the price up. I saw the different, you know, this the main trendy lens from Helio, and it's quite expensive for what it is. So I'm not sure if I can recommend this right now, because now it's quite expensive. But if you really want to buy it, then I could also recommend this Helio 44M-4. If you don't want to have this like crazy swirl bokeh that much as much as the one that's the model right now. Yeah, if you understand what I mean. So that's the one thing to keep in mind about the price. And the second thing is this Helio 44M-4 is f2. I usually take a picture with f2 so that I could maximize this swirl bokeh. But obviously, if you change the f points to f numbers to the higher numbers, for example, like f4, f6 or something like that, obviously those swirl effect will be less and less. And at that point, I would say that this lens becomes more just simply manual lens. So there's no like effect that much happening around that f number. So that means that you need to be really sensitive with the focus peaking. I think generally speaking, the most of the mirrorless camera has this focus peaking features, and so I think it's not that much problem. But this lens is really specific, so like you need to be really careful. Is it actually the object is on focus or in focus or out of focus? You need to be careful, and it takes some time to not only get used to it, but also you need to make sure that the focus is on like the right spot. That leads to the third point that it's not that it's kind of cons of this lens, but I would say it's more like you need to be careful with that. Like if the subject is not on the center, then those swirl effect will kind of cover the subject. Let's say although your focus is on the point and everything is like okay, but this swirl effect will have an impact on those edges. So if the subject was like somehow not in the center but in somewhere left and right, then that subject will have an impact on those swirl effects. So let's say maybe if you can see some of the pictures that I took using this Helio, my subject was a bit out of focus, or subject was a bit on the right side, not in the center, then that swirl effects literally affects on that subject face. And so that's something that you need to keep it in mind. Either you need to like focus on the focus peaking and also the swirl effects. Whether it's happening depends on the subject, depends on the context, it depends on, of course, the environment. But when you see that swirl effect is happening, then make sure that you really need to pay attention to focus and also where exactly that swirl effect is happening, because it literally depends on whether the subject is photo shoot setting has the depth of the field. So for example, like me right now as a subject, and then the background is either the headphones, the mic stand. It could be, I think, I'm not sure if you could see it, but those should be some kind of swirl effects happening, depth of the field. As for the video, I would say that obviously this lens doesn't have IBIS or anything. That requires you to either like mount it up in the gimbal or tripod or something. Either this only like for static shots, not the handheld, unless you are really sure that you could minimize the vibration or anything. But it's almost impossible to like avoid 100% this vibration like coming even from you. Like for the video, I don't really recommend, although I'm recording right now, but I'm having this that tripod, so it's a static shot. I think it's fine. Most of the time, only photos, I guess. I think the good thing about the lens is obviously that the bokeh and a really unique type of bokeh. So I could, let's say, use that and combine with Nikon ZF. That looks nice, like aesthetics and also artistic, I would say. Sorry, I'm doing the laundries. And also, Nikon finally have some picture profile, and it works as this film recipe for X100V, X100 series from Fujifilm. So I could definitely like combine with that lens and also the ZF to have a nice picture profile, and it literally looks really nice. So like I want to have, for example, like when I do weddings, for example, I did it a few days ago. I'm pretty tired after that, but I loved using those because it's more that lens could get into this a much private, intimate moments, and not just plain 28 to 75 mil that I have. Those are like industrial video, let's say, for it. I also want to have literally my own style of taking pictures, which is more intimate. I will tell them like just keep talking and like, you know, whisper to each other, those kind of stuff, and that's the moment I want to take a picture of. So, and then that Helio works really great because I'm just literally looking at the viewfinder, obviously try to find the focus, but I'm literally like just me with only the camera and not bothering them. I would say that this is something that I really love about the Helio 44M. So I think that's pretty much it. I just wanted to talk about today. I didn't want to make it something longer. I liked it so far. I think it was worth buying. Yeah. So, but let me know. Comment down below if you have this Helio lens or if you're planning to buy one, and what do you want me to, for example, talk about or share about this lens more. So I think that's it for now. This is Hiroki, and thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.